Welcome to the How to Succeed in Business and Health channel. Baldwin Bitcoin here. Solnexb is a revolutionary decentralized project that offers smart contracts. And today we're going to talk about how you can spend your earnings with Solnexb. As a disclaimer, again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I recommend you do your due diligence as I have and never risk any more in any project that you are prepared to lose. So, Solnexb, how to spend your earnings. Now, we know with Solnex, there's going to be a lot of money coming when our contracts mature. You can also spend immediately with commissions. But how do you spend those earnings? This isn't what you spend your earnings on, but how do you actually spend those earnings in crypto? And we know with Solnexb, that is USDT BEP20. As a recap with Solnex, a 1-year $50 contract will yield $7,000. A 1-year $100 contract will yield $15,000. The 1-year $500 smart contract bundle will yield $105,000. And a 1-year $1,000 smart contract bundle yields $225,000. How are we going to spend that? Introducing Vault 27. Vault 27 is a card, a virtual card. It's an online cryptocurrency vault that you have at your disposal where you can transfer any of your crypto earnings to Vault 27 and then spend it the same way you would spend a credit card or a debit card. Tap to pay, Apple Pay, Google Pay, all of that. But the daily spending limit of Vault 27 is what's important to anyone whose contracts are going to expire soon enough, because there is a $100,000 daily limit. Now, this card costs $160, but $100 is strictly for the card itself. $10 goes to all processing fees, and the remaining $50 is yours to spend immediately because it's your money. Now, again, this payment platform only accepts USDT, and you can use the ERC20, the BEP20, and any of these warp networks as well, but it has to be the USDT tether for BEP20 or ERC20. So you see this deposit address. You can't even access Vault 27 until you make this deposit. It's just not going to let you. But you see how this ends in 7D? Just keep that in mind as we proceed. So I decided to purchase USDT BEP20 and show you exactly how you would fund your card. So you would copy this address. This is for Vault 27. And I went to my Trust wallet. I then selected USDT. I wanted to do 160, 100 for the card, 10 for fees, 50 for immediate spending on my behalf. And I threw a little bit more in just because I always will do that just in case. So I ended up copying that receiving address that we just saw ending in A7D. I pasted it where I want to send my USDT to. And then I continued from there. I saw that I confirmed send rather, proceeded from there. And within a second, let's see, this was at 11:38. And at 11:38, it shows it was sent and then received to completed at 11:39. Very fast. And that is why USDT BNB on the BEP20 network is fast and efficient because fees are extremely low. So now I have my wallet balance. You see, I don't have $166 here. No, 100 went for the card itself. That's done. $50 is now part of what I'm going to spend, and you saw that I put $6 extra, so that is $56.54. So after you make the deposit to Vault 27, you are then going to apply for your card. You have several cards to choose from. You have four. I didn't list them here because I want you to determine which is best for you. But some are just more practical if you want to use it like a credit card, such as paying for a full tank of gas at the actual gas pump. However, I selected the Vote 1 card. I can still pay for that gas, except I walk in to the gas or go up to the kiosk and then scan it, give them the exact amount, 40, pump 3, scan it, tap to pay, and I'm out of there. I decided to go with the Vote 1 card, and this works anywhere Visa and MasterCard are accepted. So after you select your card, you're going to apply for your Vote 1 card. You're going to enter personal information. So this is first name, last name, email address, date of birth, gender, nationality, your area code, your mobile number. Okay. And then you want to give them your address, and you place that here, your country, your city, your town, your postal code. And then you want to enter your identity, which is your ID type, be it passport, be it driver's license. Then the ID number to your driver's license, the date you got your license, the date your license expires, your occupation, annual salary, your account purpose, and your expected monthly volume. This information right here is strictly how you would like to, how much information you want to divulge is up to you, period. Okay. And then for your documents, this is very important. You have to submit the front of your ID, be it your driver's license or passport, whichever you selected, and then the back of that document, and then yourself holding that document. Well, I ended up doing that, but I ran into a small problem because of the size of the photographs that I was trying to upload for KYC. KYC is short for Know Your Customer. Vault 27 just wants to make sure we are real, and that is the only way that they would get Visa or MasterCard's backing. But there is no way that they're going to share this information with Visa. Does that make sense? It makes perfect sense. This is strictly for security to prevent any type of cyber fraud. But this is not, this correlates with the decentralized program. We've always been taught don't use centralized banking for a decentralized project. But this KYC is a soft KYC, and this is for their benefit, our benefit, for our security, and for them to have at their disposal if they ever need to challenge anything. Down here at the bottom, simpleimageresizer.com is where you're going to take your photographs if they don't fit. So my suggestion, which I did, I took the photograph of my license first, I took the back of it second, and I took a picture of me holding my ID in close proximity first. Saved them to my phone. When I went to upload them, they still were too small. So you may have to go to simpleimageresizer.com. It's down here at the bottom, and you're going to upload these 3 images. You're going to take them with your phone. You're going to upload them to Simple Image Resizer, and you're going to go to adjust by 50%. Make it 50% smaller. And I had no problem. These literally uploaded and were done with just in a few seconds. I couldn't believe how easy that was. But if you run into any complications with KYC, that's because of the JPEG imaging and the pixelation being a little bit too crisp. Okay. All right. So after doing that, you see KYC is approved. That didn't take much at all. I think we started this 20 minutes ago or so. When I first initially did this, and I just screenshot my progress, of course, but now it's 12:05. KYC is already approved, and now you want to go to issue card. And it says issue your Vote 27 card now. This will create a card, create the card record. You would select OK, and then the card is issued successfully. Now, what I have here is my personal wallet, my virtual wallet in my iPhone. And what I love about Vote 27 is you can enter the card number, expiration number, and security number into your wallet. Now, this is be it iPhone or Google, and Apple Pay or Google Pay. So what I did, I have an iPhone. You're going to go to your wallet icon on your phone, and then you're going to press this. This will add a new card or add to your wallet. You would then go to debit or credit card because that's exactly what Vote 27 is, even though it's not in its tangible form. It is a virtual card. It works the same way as a debit or credit card. And then voila, there it is. Now for card verification, they're going to send you a verification code. You can opt to have it sent to your cellular device through SMS or through email. I chose both just to see which came faster. And then I got the email at 12:13 p.m. So began a little bit after 11:30. Here it is, 12:13 the same afternoon, and there it is. My card is ready for Apple Pay, and I would simply just tap it or scan it anywhere. Here's confirmation of the email. It comes from VCC Card. Okay, so Volt Card Global, and you're going to confirm your device for the card. I got the code. I don't mind showing that that code has expired, and I've already been inside. So how Volt 27 and Solnexb will work together. This is why it's a perfect pair. See, with Solnexb, your eligible contract value becomes available for withdrawal. So next year, your contracts mature, the money is available for withdrawal. The user selects USDT in the matching BEB20 network because Solnexb will pay us our earnings in USDT BEP20. And this is where Volt 27 comes in. When the funds arrive at the user's verified Vault 27 wallet, because we're going to transfer funds from Solnex to Vault 27, we're going to use Vault 27 receiving address as our withdrawal address for Solnexb. And then you have your exchange, and you can manage. The user confirms the supported asset, which is USDT BEP20 and available wallet balance. And then you can top up your card, where I would take my $56 balance and just simply place it on the card for immediate spend, which is number 6, spending. Your virtual card is used for supported online and mobile wallet purchases. That is great. So the simple takeaway from this presentation is that Solnexb creates the on-chain value, but Vault 27 creates the spending bridge. Everyone in any crypto project has always wondered, how do you spend your earnings? There are individuals that don't even get involved with crypto projects because they have no way of spending, or they think they don't have a way of spending, or fees are so great that they just can't fathom getting involved with something that they may deem spendless, not able to spend, right? Well, Vote 27 takes care of all of that. So that is the best part. And with the two combined, they can provide a practical path from an eligible Solnexb withdrawal to a verified wallet, a manually funded virtual card, and supported everyday purchases, again, anywhere Visa or MasterCard is accepted. So with Vote 27, why do they have the term Vote 27? Vote 27 does not have an app. They will never have an app. And that is because they want to remain decentralized and not conform to Google's or Apple's rules and regulations when it comes to what they can and cannot do and how much interaction they have within each other. Another reason why Vote 27 is secure. You get an OTP anytime you want to access your account. And it's going to come directly to your email that you signed up with. You're going to go retrieve that 6-digit code, and then you're going to enter it right there. That's amazing. That's amazing. That is really good to know of with that type of security. Now, as far as getting into Vote 27, once you've done that, this is what your login screen will look like. You'll have to come here and you'll have to slide this arrow over to the right. When that's done, you'll see a verified check, and then you will log in. Before that, the verification code is sent to your email, so I'll go ahead and retrieve that. And while I retrieve that, I want to again mention that the daily withdrawal limit for Vote 27 is $100,000. I just have to mention that again. But here's the best part. We all know that Solnexb, the withdrawal limit daily is 10,000. So doesn't Vote 27 go perfectly with that? And when our contracts expire with Vote 27, with Solnexb, we're able to withdraw that full amount at one time. That's another reason Vault 27 will be so effective. So I have received the code. I'm placing that in here now. Again, I'm not worried because the code will expire and I'm in. And it deserves confetti falling from the sky because I'm in. I want to briefly go through this because you can do this at your leisure. But Vault 27 also has an exchange, a decentralized exchange built in where you can keep all of your crypto in one place. And by keeping it in one place, you have full custody of your crypto. So there is no rug pull. You have a revenue share. The compensation plan for sharing this opportunity with others is amazing. You will get funded every single time they top up and every single time they use their card. You can't beat that anywhere. Still learning this back office just for a little bit, but with this account, remember I had 56, so I went ahead and did a top up of $1. But I want to show you what the home screen looks like, at least for now. You have your card here, then you have your deposit address in any of these cryptocurrencies because they are all stable coins at the moment. We'll use this address from Vault 27. So when your projects are done or you want to make a withdrawal, this is what you would actually put for your withdrawal address if you wanted to. So that's something that is, I won't say that it's unheard of, but I will say that it's the first that I have heard of, that it is direct. When Coinbase came out, I believe Coinbase was the first. Now, I've been in this crypto space since 2011. Okay. It was around 2000, maybe 15 or 16, where Coinbase got their first card. I believe it was Shift or Swift card. And the hoops you had to go through to get that card was ridiculous. Now, fast forward 10 years, and what do we have now? Banking at our fingertips. Banking in our phones. If your watch is connected to your phone, you can make purchases with your watch using the wallet in your watch. Okay, so let's top up the card. I'm curious myself. So here's the card. I know that it ends in 99.56. The balance is $1. My available balance is $55.54. And I'm just going to do $10 here because I just want to do $10 there. And then I'm going to go to top up. Okay, you see that 0.5%, that was the fee. And it is topped up. You can see that right now, that it already has gone to the card. And then I can spend that. Let me refresh. I can spend this anywhere. Visa, do you see my cursor? Anywhere Visa or MasterCard is accepted. So $100 for the card, $10 for the processing fee. And then as you see, 50 or whatever amount you want to top up with, you could top up with $2,000 if you wanted. But just know that $110 of that goes to the card and to the processing fee. The rest is yours. The rest is yours. I want to be sure to remind you to log out after each session. Okay? What I didn't show you is that they have internal transfer as well. So I'm not going to go back and do that. This is my first Vault 27 video because, again, it goes hand in hand with Solnexb. But as time goes by, I will definitely update you on Vault 27. You don't have to worry about that at all. Okay, so with Solnex, we know you can get $7,000 for a 1 year contract for $50, $15,000 for a 1 year contract for $100, $105,000 contract for $500, and $225,000 in return for a $1,000 1 year contract. We also know the front end commissions with Solnexb. On a $50 contract, you're going to receive 30% first level, 5% second level for all of the contracts, including the promotional bundles that they have right now. And then the back end commissions. If someone gets a contract for $50, you get $700 when their contract expires and down the line. I show these figures to remind you that these aren't pennies. The money that will be available to us by being involved in Solnexb, we're going to need a method to spend. And I hope Vault 27 gave you that clarity, and you can hear more about it. And I'm about to tell you how you can. So Vault 27's merger with Solnexb, neither company is affiliated with each other. But when you have tools that make your project easier and better, you're going to put them in the same toolbox. So Solnexb, register with the link in the description. Vault 27, you want to also register with the link in the description. Both are invitation only projects. So thank you for viewing, and please get back to the individual who brought you here. Like and subscribe to receive invitations to our live Zoom Solnexb presentations, which are held Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But I'm glad you stayed to the end, because tomorrow on Tuesday, and we had one last Tuesday, we had two Zoom presentations on Vote 27. So join our live Zoom presentations. Send me your info. Let me know if you want the link for them. I can get you in our Telegram group so you'll have access to the Vote 27 Zoom presentations as well. And that's really, there's not much more than that for me to wrap up how you can spend your earnings with Solnex. And as presentations continue and as I give you more information, I'm going to show you daily how easy it is to simply go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, do whatever I want to do by spending cryptocurrency on Vault 27 that we made from Solnexb. Baldwin Bitcoin here, and I will see you on the next one.